People. Nah. The do. Tagwan. Y'all see the title, people. Part 2. Y'all been begging for a part 2 too.
First off, apologize to the people. Apologize to the people. Apologize to the people.
We gonna apologize. Why we gonna apologize, Joe? Why we apologize?
You tell me, Brother Divine.
Now listen, people. You know, at the end of the day, we got to give y'all the proper stuff. That's it. If you want us to apologize for making sure we set this stuff up properly for y'all, making sure there ain't no kinks, then I apologize.
Yeah, man. Yo, Mas Gonzo, forget all that. You see super chats.
Facts.
Salute to you.
Yeah.
I see you got some people that super chat early.
Facts.
So we got to give you a good one. Salute to Valencia During. Salute to you.
Salute.
Who's that? Shushala Manar Bay. Salute to you.
Star Bay. Salute.
Salute to you. Mas Gonzo, salute to you.
Star Bay, what up?
We're going to give the people the time to come into the room. Brother Divine.
Yeah, I'm moving slow too.
Yeah, we cannot talk to them people about slow.
So I say I'm moving slow too. It's just one of them days.
They all be like, yeah, what you mean, son?
But anyway, we appreciate y'all being patient. You know, as usual, we appreciate the love.
Hold on. Forget all that. We gonna do that later. We gotta put this out in the open early. Transition. You see that right there? You see that, people? That means put your damn thumbs up. Give this a like.
Give it a like.
Simple, real simple. Nothing too difficult.
Yep.
Ain't gonna take a lot of your energy.
Remember, the comment and to like is free. It doesn't cost you a dime, and it actually brings good fortune. So
not a penny. Not one penny to comment and like.
Nope. Doesn't cost you nothing.
So y'all know, once y'all come in, y'all type in people. Type in people. Y'all like the first one. We're about to give you the second one. As usual, y'all about to get that work. Make sure you hit the like button. Donations are very much welcome. Very much. Support is very much welcome. Salute to all the people that have been hitting up the PayPal. Who's that? Ryan Darville. Salute to you. Let's do a super chat spike. Come on now. Nah, play with y'all. Yeah. Yo, y'all need to type in people. Brother Divine, hit them with something real quick. Where Devontae come from? What Devontae still doing here, y'all?
Hey, I know some of y'all miss me. Well, real quick, I do have an apology to myself. I want to say I'm sorry for my customers who've been texting me a lot, wanting their orders. I'm one person, but I'm getting there. Most of your orders are shipped out since yesterday and today. But I just want to let you guys know, still got the bracelets, malas, tiger's eye, everything in chat. And Brother Divine got, you don't mind if I borrow your arm real quick, bro?
My arm?
Yeah, let me borrow your arm. See?
They seen this a bunch of times.
I don't care. It doesn't matter how many times they see it. This right here is handcrafted by you. Like, people not doing this.
You're right.
People not putting the work what you're putting in there, bro.
Nobody
but
that
at the
I know.
same time, as I said, guys, you got the malas, dragon glass bracelet, tiger's eye, and also, this is honestly one of my favorite incense. You tried some?
Yeah, that shit smell good.
This, yo, like, I never fell in love with incense since I met this box right here. So I want to let you guys know, we still got everything in shop. I'm still here for everybody who wants something. Hit my line, hit the store line, 718-858-4400. But on that note, my little self-plug is gone, and I'm gone too. I just got a bomb feature.
Shout out to my bro Devontae,
oh,
man.
And shout out to Miss G, Miss D, Auntie P. So,
GDP,
Miss S, Miss Donna, Miss Darlene.
Oh man. Just say
shout out to everybody.
Support, man.
Oh, shout out to Auntie. I know she's always watching. Thanks, guys. Peace. I'm off.
Facts. That's my bro. See, I see we got good people here. I know Y'all know what it is when we at Nicholas BK. But there's something that I gotta tell y'all, yo. And this came to me through a real powerful meditation that I had. And through this meditation, I got a very intense download. You could call it a message, but they was on me heavy to tell y'all this. In particularly the people in the stream. As some of y'all know, those that know me personally know I channel certain energies, and I definitely can give some powerful messages, so I'm gonna let y'all know what the download was that I got yesterday. I should say it was kind of late, and early for some people, so it was around 3 a.m.
Oh my
so
gosh, I feel so excited. They gonna get that work.
Like I was saying, right? What not just the ancestors, but what the universe is telling me to tell y'all is that the problem that y'all having is that y'all not trusting in your spiritual abilities. That's the biggest problem that most of y'all is having right now. Y'all not trusting in the knowledge that you getting. You're not trusting in the tools that you buying. You're not trusting in any of, not saying all of y'all, but a lot of y'all are not fully trusting, the growth that you're coming into, because a lot of y'all really want to hold on to those past ideals. You want to hold on to a lot of those past versions of yourself. You get what I'm saying? That past version of yourself, and you're not ready to let go and move on officially, which is why you still having some of the same problems. Feel me? You having some of the same outcomes because you're not fully ready to take that next step. And that's what was told to me. That's what, because I was under a little bit of stress. I'm like, yo, why people keep calling me with the same type of questions? And it's like, yo, are we not helping the people? Are we not giving the information? Are we not really giving up this stuff raw, and uncensored? And they told me, yes, you are. But what happened is that the people, you know what I'm saying, the people aren't fully trusting in themselves yet. You feel what I'm saying? You're not trusting in yourselves yet. Even with Miss B, I'm quite emotional state right now. You alright? I know. This is what they told me. You feel what I'm saying? This is what was told. This is what was whispered to me. And I know I know how to distinguish through the whispers. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the biggest, until y'all really start trusting in your spirit and your abilities and this new knowledge that you're learning, and fully walk with it headstrong and with your cup empty, because you can't be entering this paradigm of consciousness with your cup full. You can't, because you can't come here thinking that you know everything. You can't enter this new state of consciousness thinking that you are basically all knowing, because you're not. And that mentality is really what's halting your growth. This is what's halting our growth as a unit. So I just really want those of y'all that, really feel what I'm saying. You could put your one, you could throw your people up there. You could just put yes.
We don't do no ones no more.
I've been seeing ones. People still like them ones, but you could throw your people.
The reason why we don't
there.
do those ones, because you know what, YouTube, the garbage they talking about with that, man. I ain't trying to.
So throw your people up there, but listen, people, that's just, what I'm saying. If you ready,
they gonna think the people is freaking bots and shit.
If you ready, then be ready. You know what I'm saying? If you on that path and you trust in that path, then full-heartedly trust. Don't half-ass Don't, you know what I'm saying, be like, yo, I think this is working because this is what everybody else is doing. Because that's what a lot of y'all doing. You know, a lot of y'all, you know, y'all be like, oh, everybody's doing it. So, shit, it's safe for me now. But you don't trust it. You get what I'm saying? You don't trust it fully. And that's why you're not reaping the full benefits. The full benefits of entering this new spiritual paradigm, this new place in your spiritual journey. Some of y'all already been there, so you know y'all reaping it. There's people that tell us all the time, yo, we manifesting. Those is people that's trusting. I'm not just saying just trusting in what we saying, but we talking about trusting in what your spirit is saying, because your spirit guides you to us and other things. You feel me? But trust in your spirit. Don't doubt. That doubt is going to fuck you up in the game. It's going to literally be the death of you. Doubt, you know what I'm saying, is going to be the death of you. And this is what they told me. They told me, yo, they see, but they doubt. They see, but they doubt. I gotta really eliminate that doubt. You know what I'm saying? Eliminate the distracted.
Yo, come on, stop messing up our stream, man. What the hell?
Yeah, but you know, I mean, just a quick Reiki. But yeah, people, just eliminate the doubt. Eliminate the doubt to really see what life is about. Get what I'm saying? Eliminate the doubt to see what life is about. And once you eliminate that doubt, you eliminate that wall of doubt, the manifestations is going to really flow so much quickly. It's going to be so much easier for you, because now you trusting in yourself. And when you trust in yourself, you trust in God. Get what I'm saying? You trust in the Most High, because that's where the Most High dwells. So if you learn to trust in yourself, you learn how to trust in the Most High. Then you learn how to, you know, trust in the universe. But it all starts with the self. Feel me? It all starts with the self. I'm not gonna stress that, but that's what the download I have for y'all. You know, we about to start this up with them slides. I'm about to really give y'all that work. But, you know, as we get this work and as we give y'all this information, really apply the information. You feel what I'm saying? Let it be the catalyst to move you to the next level. Feel what I'm saying? Let that knowledge be your power. Don't let it be the thing that holds you back. Because some of y'all, when y'all get too much knowledge, it makes you stagnant. You know, because you don't know what to do with yourself. Your brain feel like it's about to melt. That's because you haven't worked out your brain enough to hold and capacitate such information. Feel me? So you gotta work that brain, baby. Work that brain out. Work them brain muscles out. Read your books. Begin to read. Begin to tap into that spirit. When your spirit say, yo, you should read that book. Don't say, oh no, I don't need to read that book. Because that's that doubt. When your spirit say, oh, you should talk to that person. Oh, I ain't gonna talk to that person. They look XYZ. That's that doubt. That's that fear. You feel what I'm saying? Your spirit say, you know what? For y'all that play numbers, I know I'm gonna F y'all up with them number people. How many times people who play numbers, your spirit say, yo, play that number today. And you say, nah, I ain't gonna play the number today. And you seen the number come out? Let me see if people, if that ever happened to you, for them lotto players. Your intuition said, yo, play that number. You ain't played the number and the number hit. And you was mad that you ain't played that number. How many your spirit said, yo, don't go down that block? But doubt said, I'm good. I'm going to go down that block anyway. Feel me? Some effed up stuff happening. You like, damn, I should have just listened. Listen to yourself, people. That's what's wrong. You're not listening to that inner self, that inner spirit. You don't notice. You don't know who's talking to you, because as we're gonna explain in this segment of how these individuals are really, playing tricks on your mind, playing tricks on your psyche. So you don't even know if your intuition is telling you, talking to you. You don't know if you got another being of a low vibration that's literally trying to influence you in a negative manner. There's so many things you don't know. You at a space where you just don't know. You hear all these different voices telling you to do so many different things. But since you don't know your voice, because it all sounds like you, but you don't know you yet. Feel what I'm saying? It all sounds like your voice in your head, but you got to learn to sift through. Napi, heed. Oh man, don't kill me. Abarig, don't kill me. Thank you for that super chat. Feel me? So my good, beautiful people. If you listen to what I just said to you, learn to trust in that spirit. You know what I'm saying? Trust in that higher self. But the most important part is to learn your higher self. Learn who your higher self is, because when you operate from that space of divine knowing, we're not talking about operating from that space of doubt or belief or maybe. You know what I'm saying?
We dealing with straight facts.
Yes.
Knowing.
Yes, exactly.
So reason why you hear us say gang, gang, gang.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Exactly. Brian M.
Salute to you.
Yes, I like
them
numbers.
Like them numbers. 888. Yeah, That's nice.
Thank you, my good man. But yes, good people. So listen, that's all I had to tell you. You can either take heed or not. That's up to you.
A lot of them ain't gonna take heed.
That's up to you.
I feel it. But it's okay. Matter of fact, let's find out. How many of y'all gonna take heed to what Brother Divine just said? Because what he just said, his download, his download powerful. Wait till y'all get mines. So we want to see how many of y'all are going to take heed. How many people are up in this room anyway? Okay, cool. Now we want to see chatter. We want to see chatter going up in here. All right? We want to see talking going on. Real talk. All right, Starbase says I am. We don't want to be having to stop the stream and constantly go and be like, oh, I ain't nobody asking. Ask your questions. As we are going through this, ask your questions. Okay? All right, now, I'm going to tell you one of the downloads that I got last night. And I was pissed as shit, too, after getting it. All right? You have certain sentient beings that are taking over certain people. Let's get into the movie real quick, Brother Divine. Split. So they could get an understanding about this download that I'm about to give them. Because when dealing with the order of Saturn and dealing with black aliens, go ahead. Yeah. Born to Learn 82.
Thank you.
Born to Learn 82, salute to you. Now let this be a warning. You cut off this live stream early. It's war. Mars is still in retrograde, my good brothers. Oh no, we'll cut it off early just like that. We're gonna last at least till 10:30, maybe 11. All right. So we're gonna really give y'all the work. Okay. So check it. You seen the movie Split?
Absolutely.
All right. Show of hands. How many people seen the movie Split? If you seen the movie Split, just type me, cause I'll know how much to really say. I don't want to spoil it for the people who haven't seen it already. Miss B said Split is a true story. It happens every day. Mm-hmm. Now Split is by M. Night Shyamalan. Remember, Brother Divine said about doubting yourself. So let's switch back. So I'm at home. I'm like, yo, we gotta give them a part 2. As I'm thinking about, yo, what to give them in part 2, I go into a meditative state. This time is around 1:30, about 2 o'clock. Any of the time, them times from 1 to 3 on is when that transition hit. Really at 12. It started getting more intense at 1 a.m. Okay? So I'm there, sitting down. All of a sudden, I find myself on a planet. It's a very hot planet. Okay? And you ever seen in them cartoons, Johnny Quest?
Mm-hmm.
Remember the lava people?
I love Johnny Quest, yeah.
Couldn't stand that damn cartoon. But anyway, used to have the lava people, and there was a next one with a dude. He used to look like He-Man, but not quite. Org or something, the name of it. Anyway, and he would fight the lava people. It was lava men. I'm talking about Cock, Diesel. All right, they dealt with fire, skin extra tough, and I had to destroy their base. Okay. One of the reasons why I had to do this is because they were trying to infiltrate the minds of the people here on Earth with a certain device. So basically I had to go in and sabotage the device. But one of them caught me. A few of them, let's just say, I had to take out. Alright? The whole thing was, how the hell did he get here? So then I had to phase out. When I phased out, they were even more shocked. That's how you get to know when you're astral traveling. Because when you astral travel, if certain beings surprised on how you appear, especially if they have certain technology, and they're more surprised on how you disappear, it's a red flag. That's when you know you're in the know, or you know what's going on. Now, back to the movie Split. Because the device these people were using, it was to inject themselves within the people's body. Now, if you paid attention to the movie Split, they talked about a woman who was blind, and when the 3 other personalities took over, the retina of the eye will change and they will be able to see. How dogs will interact differently with each different personality. Go even deeper, how the physical structure of a person change. Okay? If you go on my Instagram, Joel Benjamin 528 on Instagram, you see the person with the demon mask on. Okay? And when you see his body and he's just there working out, they have people that's walking around that's totally gone. In the movie Split, what did they call Beast, if you remember, Brother Divine? What kind of being was he?
Oh, he's a sentient being.
A sentient being. Just so y'all don't think I'm bullshitting you. Because I know they think that. Because they don't be like, yo, how is this walking around? How is that possible? Listen. Sentient beings. Okay? So we looked up sentient beings. Let's check out the definition of sentient beings. Okay. Sentients have the capacity to feel, perceive, or experience subjectively. 8th century according to Buddha. Now, if anybody know about Buddha, they know Buddha was real. Sentient beings, hold on, because I said y'all was going to get this work.
Sentient beings is dealing with your senses. Okay, people? You have access to your senses. You know, touch, eyes, feel, touch. That's why the root word is called sense.
Sentient being. Check out the sentient being definition. A creature that can suffer and feel pain, mostly animals and humans. Now, that's the watered down shit ass version they give you. Because if anybody been following me and Brother Divine and dealing with this, we know sentient beings are able to take control. See, Buddha, when they're saying with the writings of Buddha, you got it right. Sentient beings could be extraterrestrial or interterrestrial. They also could be interdimensional or outer dimensional. Okay? That's why we're doing this portrait. We make sure we gave it to you for free, of the Order of Saturn Black Aliens. Alright? Empaths. You'll see empaths, how they're able to feel the person's emotions. They know when somebody don't like them. Those are sentient beings. That's why a lot of y'all that's listening to this stream are sentient beings, and that's why you find yourself different from everybody else. In the movie Split, when she said his name 3 times, they go that 3. The lady was like, I could manifest Kevin anytime I want, but it sent the other beings into disarray. And they all was looking to share what, Brother Divine?
The light.
The light. The light. Yeah, y'all about to get this work. Me and Brother Divine about to give it to you. They had to share the light. What happened is, one sentient being, well, what, 4 of them.
What,
the lady,
yeah,
the lady,
the
Dennis,
boy,
the little boy, and the beast.
and there was one more.
The beast, no. The ones who stole the light.
Oh, the main
the ones,
ones.
the 4 main ones who stole the light. He had 23.
Yeah.
Come to find out, it was really 24. There goes the numbers. Numerology that. All right? 4, 5, 6. All right? 7. So let's count it up. Let's back up. You have 24, right? 4, 5, 6. 4 plus 2 is 6. When you pay attention to how your hair grow, it knot up as a coil like a what, Brother Divine?
Number 6.
The number 6. Number 6 work with frequency and waves coming through. Thus they have 666.
Fundamation, the basic breakdown for melanin. 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons.
Okay?
666 is you.
Okay? So these beings, the 4 major beings, stole the light from the others. When she called his name 3 times, William Allen Crump. Okay? When she called his 3-letter name.
She called.
Yeah, sorry. When she called it one time, William Allen Crump.
Mm-hmm.
And this is going to get into the state that these extraterrestrials, these sentient beings, all right, these extraterrestrial, interdimensional, outer dimensional, inner pocket, outer pocket of your cell beings look to take over when they enter you. So she called his name, the 3-letter name, the first time, the 3 words. It's 3 words. All right, 3 names. She called it. When she called it, he snapped out of it. Homeboy wasn't in his body since 2014, 2016, the main person that it is. And it all went through trauma. All of these people that they've been testing with split personalities, all went through trauma. These beings, the main character, Dennis, who was one of the main beings that they always showed, is the one that came and he expressed to the doctor that he came as a little boy. Since what's his name was a little boy. Because he was necessary, needed. But Dennis was a damn pervert that liked little girls to get naked and dance. Okay? That was the perversion of him. And he said, I had to come to make homeboy stronger because his mother liked stuff neat. That was the only thing to save him from beating his ass. So I had to take over and make things neat. Neat, neat, neat. Dennis was a neat freak. What's that shit called? OCD. 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 He had OCD. That's how the doctor knew that it was Dennis that she was dealing with the whole time. Now these are beings that enter the person's body through trauma. The government know about this. Your churches know about this. Okay? And sacred high orders know about this. That's why they do these things to hypnotize you and put you in a trance. You have beings around this time, we already said, with that blood red moon, Mars in retrograde, Neptune in retrograde, Mercury in retrograde, and Saturn in retrograde. Mars amplifies all of them. We know that blood red moon amplified everything even more for those who got the blood red moon ritual. Saturn works with its many satellites, its moons, transfer the energy, jump through gateways to our main moon. The energy come through. Remember, how long did I say the energy was going to last since this past blood red moon? All right? Let me see if y'all know. Let me see if y'all going to type it in. Now, with the energies that come across and try to spike you, because don't believe they ain't tried me and Brother Divine. Brother Divine?
You already know that.
Let them know.
But they know that. They know.
Because they think we don't, you understand? There's a reason why M. Night Shyamalan made that movie. Because Split Part 2 is dealing with them, the Horde. That's what he was called. Not Legion. The Horde. Okay? And he had to express that he wanted to be known. He was like, yo, the people don't even believe in us. They don't believe. Remember that?
Yeah.
Just like how y'all don't believe who you are. Some of y'all are letting these beings take over you, and you don't even know that you're being taken over. You get back into your body, and you're like, just another day. And then you got somebody be like, oh, she a freak. And you're like, what the hell? How am I a freak? But you already got taken over by a certain entity, and you move a certain way, and you don't even realize that you act a certain way. Thus, the order of Saturn kicks in. They love people like you because they know how to mask and control the entities. What did Brother Divine say? They was looking to trap the entities in. Y'all remember? Y'all don't even remember. A cube. A cube.
You know what's so funny to me, bro? Think about, they've been telling us this for so long. You got Ghostbusters. Remember Ghostbusters?
Oh, yeah. They trapped the entities in what? A box.
A box.
A box.
And what was the entities? They were saying it in Ghostbusters. These are interdimensional beings. Even in the last Ghostbusters, it was an interdimensional being they was fighting. You know what I'm saying? You look at
You're talking about the one with the females.
Yeah. You look at Transformers. What happened? What's the Allspark? You know what I'm saying? It was a giant cube.
You're right.
As soon as they touched it, the shit melted into a little small cube.
And
you look at
and
Avengers.
transform. Don't forget it
That's
transform and bring life to other things.
What's the Tesseract?
The cube.
It's a cube. Come on, people. They've been telling you. And what does the Tesseract do? It has unlimited power, and it also gives you the power to travel through the multi-dimensions.
The Tesseract stored what? What was stored in the which gem was stored in the Tesseract?
I don't even remember.
You don't remember?
It was one of the. I think it was the one.
You don't remember?
Was it the
life gem?
The blue one, right?
The life gem.
Yeah.
Damn it! I think the life gem is green. It's when he threw homegirl over the cliff because he had to create the sacrifice. Wait, it was a purple one.
That's the ether that she threw.
No, what did he collect? The Allspark. Remember Allspark? The cube, the Tesseract.
Mm-hmm.
You remember? You saw the
something came out of it.
What's the dude? Damn!
Thanos,
Help me out, y'all. No, not
Vision.
Thanos. Not Vision.
You talking about the Loki?
Not Loki. The dude from Captain America, Red Skull.
Oh, okay.
When he went into that dimension, because remember, Red Skull was the one in Captain America, the first one. He was obsessed with the Tesseract, the cube. At that time, they didn't know a gem was inside.
Mm-hmm.
Am I correct?
Absolutely.
So he was obsessed with it, and he became a dimensional being because everybody was shocked when they saw him. And what did he have on? Back to the order, goes right back to the order of Saturn. What do they wear? The hoods.
Yep.
The cloaks. And he had the cloak on. And then he had to let Thanos know, yo, I used to be dealing with this and I thought blah, 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 blah. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to go too far.
Well, a lot of people don't know that's why the Nazis were so heavy because a lot of people don't know is a lot of those Nazi leaders, they were under super possession from certain entities. Super possession. You got a lot of these mass murderers throughout history you got people like Vlad the Impaler. You got people like Hitler. You got people like how many super crazy
Mussolini,
all of them dudes. The dude that was using the people as a human shields and all of that.
Oh yeah,
I forget his name. But there's been so many people who committed so many genocides on this planet, and that's due to the fact that these people have some super duper heavy.
Go back to Hitler though. What did Hitler deal with? The Order of Saturn.
Mm-hmm. And they also had, you see, their emblem was that octopus. You feel what I'm saying?
In Avengers.
But that's that symbol, that octopus is actual real order that they was dealing with, the Nazis.
Because the octopus could do what? Transform. You got an octopus that could make it look like a rock. You got an octopus that could make itself look like sand. And they're seeing everything. And their tentacles reach far.
Well, not just that. The reason why they dealt with the octopus because they resembled the beings that they dealt with.
Cthulhu.
There's a lot of beings.
Cthulhu. Say the name. I know you don't be more. I know you don't want to say more than just. But the main one is Cthulhu.
Okay, so Cthulhu,
which they also depicted in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes.
With the tentacles in his face.
Mm-hmm. These are just beings that they've been dealing with.
And his vehicle was what? The Cracklin.
Yeah. See, so I mean, I don't even gotta go too crazy because
Listen, we said we're going to give y'all this work. We're going to give y'all the work. So, I'm making sure I put that out there for you. You are having beings that's taking over. They put it in the movie Split. M. Night Shyamalan, a lot of y'all don't realize he's letting you know, and he's Indian. Mm-hmm. Y'all have the superpower that's in you that needs to be unlocked. That's why Split is part 2 of Unbreakable, with Bruce Willis and Samuel Jackson. And Samuel Jackson knew the key. He had to put Bruce Willis through the trauma because he was looking for Bruce Willis, and he was the reason why the damn trains was crashing, car accidents, and the plane crash that Bruce Willis was on. He was the one that started it. His bones was brittle, and then they end up calling him Mr. Glass. Okay? Let's not forget that. Hello?
Yeah.
Yep.
That Unbreakable was actually a pretty good movie. But anyway, like I said, they've been putting it in all.
Speaking, this is Joe Benjamin. We're live right now.
Hi, this is Audra Knight.
How you doing?
I'm good. I was calling in because I was listening to you guys talk, and when you were talking about the Transformer movies and the cube, I immediately thought of a quantum computer.
Exactly. Exactly.
These things are working on a quantum level, and that's why things are coming out right now, because basically we are living in the quantum age.
Hold on, let me let them know who they speaking with. You're dealing with Audrey, people. Audrey, the one that deals with quantum physics, the one that worked on the HARP project.
Mm-hmm.
The collider, to be exact. One of the major important projects on the HARP, not HARP, damn, you didn't even correct me. Not HARP, I'm sorry. The CERN project. Am I correct, Audrey?
It's the Large Hadron Collider.
Exactly. She worked on the CERN project. Y'all might have seen the interview, and she will be in the interview with us very soon. We're going to do a pay-per-view live stream with her, most likely. And y'all are going to get this work because she worked on CERN, and they said pretty much without delay they were looking to do magic. All right, Audrey, we're about to go back to the live stream. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Audrey, people, that's Audrey. Salute to Audrey.
Super interesting, people.
Hold on, I'm sorry, before you go on.
What?
And how much anybody else ever had somebody direct from CERN? How many actually had somebody from CERN worked on the CERN project on their show? Yeah, I'll wait. Go ahead, brother. I'll wait.
Damn, I lost my thought.
You'll get it back. Pull it from the ethers. Alright, so check this.
Nope, found it. Alright, people.
God, get them.
When we talk about quantum physics and supercomputers, what y'all need to understand is all of these things are made off of you. Okay? You are the first quantum computer. You are the first supercomputer. And how is through your melanin. You see this melanin that we have, this superconductive, super transmutative, just this super thing right here called melanin allows us to literally tap in to different frequencies, realms, things that they're trying to build computers to do to this day.
Hold on. Go ahead.
What?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, so things that they're trying to build computers to do to this day, they literally they're taking it from us. Because like I said, we're the first computer. When your brain could sit there and literally go back in time, you feel what I'm saying? Literally go back in time to a past life recollection, or even when you was 13, they need cameras and technology and all of that to do that. You could do that from your mind, from your consciousness. You are the supercomputer. But they want you to feel like it's outside of you. Feel what I'm saying? They want you to feel like you need this technology to actually become that super being. And this is what the order of Saturn deals with.
Alright.
So we moving on.
So y'all got that. The movie Split. And then they have a new movie coming out from Split where all three of them meet each other. The Horde, Mr. Glass, and Bruce Willis' character. Like my brother was just saying, you have that strength and you have to open it up. That's all it comes down to. You have to open up that inner strength. Let me give a salute to my man Kansu Sheshmu Amun. Yeah. Salute to him from Team Osiris. Salute to the whole Team Osiris. Yes. Salute to the international audience. Let's give them the salute.
Good people.
Salute to the domestic audience.
Yes.
Salute to you. Okay. They ready for this work?
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Alright, if y'all ready for this work, type in ready. Just type in ready. That's all you gotta do. R-E-A-D-Y. Ready. Alright, and we're gonna start up. We're gonna give y'all this PowerPoint. Alright. Pay attention to these entities that's taking place. Like I said, I mentioned that movie Unbreakable and Split for a reason. And they have a new one coming out. And it shows how they all combined. And they have all three of them on lockdown. The key is to take over your supernatural power and enslave you to keep using stuff like this. Okay? I guess much people ain't ready. I'm only seeing a little bit already. I don't think they're ready, Brother Divine. And it's, oh, Suicide H29, salute to you.
Yeah,
18 Lucky, salute to you.
Salute to all of them.
See my moderators up in here. Gang, gang, gang. Now check this. Don't let these entities take control of you. When you let these entities take control of you, or you don't be mindful of these entities and what's going on, they will spread like a disease throughout you and your family. This type of information that me and Brother Divine gives, we put ourselves out on the line. Do it, we do, we not, Brother Divine.
Yes, we do.
You want to elaborate on that before we start?
They know what it is.
Nah, they don't. You want to elaborate? Elaborate on it before we start.
When we say we put ourselves at a certain type of risk, I mean, it's really self-explanatory. You don't see everybody giving this information, and there's a reason why.
Especially not live.
You know, especially live where anybody could just tap into it and, you know, be viewing us or whatever. So that's really what it is.
Work time. I see all the people out there. They want it. So we're going to give it to you. Salute to you. If you haven't hit the damn like button yet, make sure y'all hit that like button. And remember, all super chats are welcomed. Okay, people. Y'all see it here. The Order of Saturn, Part 2. Ready, Brother Divine?
Yes, I am.
Now, Saturn's major satellites. And I'm going to explain why me and Brother Divine focusing on Saturn. It's funny how NASA and them just out of the blue, they have no problem calling moons satellites now. Earth's satellite. They talking about Earth's moon. And it's funny how they have a name for all the different moons in every part of the solar system, but you never hear they mention a name for ours. They just say Earth's moon or the moon. Now, you see, these are the major moons of Saturn. These are very important, people. And Cladius is the one that looked like the Death Star from Star Wars. Okay? Look at these. Pay attention. Keep a mental note of the names of these. Now, let's just jump to the major moon that they have. Titan. Titan. You see the size of Mars to Titan. You see the size of Mercury to Titan. You see the size of our moon to Titan. Titan is actually a planet. Okay? Keep that mental note, people. Titan is actually a planet. I hope y'all are getting this. This, I'm not even going to bother with this because they talk about nitrogen, smog, and all that shit. and they know what's the real deal that's going on out there. Now, this is an island, that's what I said, an island that's on Titan. This is one of the moons called Titan that circulates Saturn. Pay attention to this right here. This is the water, the whole lake, all that stuff, because they found many major lakes on Titan's moon. This is a satellite image from NASA. April 26, 2017. You see this part right here? This is how it looked. In July 10th, 2013. You see how the big difference from this to this? Let's move on. August 21st, 2014. Look at it. See how it's disappearing? January 11th, 2015. Most of it is completely gone. Now let me say this. Or let me ask this. Simple yes or no. Do you trust NASA? We're taking a poll here before we continue. Because this is going to determine how well y'all get this information. Do y'all trust NASA? Yes or no? Because you seen in January 11th, 2015, how the stuff eroded. They're trying to say that there's bubbles and everything else. But what they're not telling you is, and showing you, is the images of structures that's appearing and disappearing. When it does appear, they look to say it's some weird anomaly. Okay? That island that they call an island, and this is their terminology for it. The magic island on Titan moon. That's their terminology, not mine's. It disappears and reappear. Okay? Not me saying this. This is them. Give it to him.
Solomon Child 999. Give thanks.
Salute to you for that super chat support.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all getting this work tonight. Now I see Mas Gonzo put, what about Saturn being an ancient sun? We covered that in part 1. We covered that in part 1 of it being known as the first sun. Okay? Now, even the Hindu sun god, Surya, depicts Saturn and even uses the same chariot horses as Sol, the god Sol, or El. Now, if anybody knows, El means God. When you start dealing with Sol, that is a God you're dealing with. The word God. That's why you have Michael, Uriel, Samael, Gabriel. We broke that down in one of the live streams, did we not, Brother Divine? And we said how the name Michael means warrior of God. This one means scribe of God, and so on and so on.
Mm-hmm. The Semitic people, their word, the Saturn deity that they worship, right? They literally called it El. And Semitic, which is what kind of like Semitic is what Semites and things like that.
Just Semitic.
Yeah.
That's it. Y'all go do the whole
yeah,
research on that.
They literally called
El. Call him El.
you know, Saturn, but more specifically, they called the planet god Saturn El, and
Saturn El.
Yeah, yes,
Or Saturn El.
yeah, they called it. No, they called literally. That's what their name for Saturn was, El. You know.
Now I'm talking about in the mall.
Later societies.
Right, they'll be like Saturnel or Saturnel.
Yes, and if you look in Semitic scriptures and in their society, the word El is represented by a black cube. Y'all could go research that yourself.
Say that to them again. That went over their heads.
Yeah, it probably did. But El, right? If you look in Semitic scriptures and studies, the word El, right? Saturn is represented by a black box. And you could go look that up yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's represented by a black box. That's what Saturn represents. So when you see all these black boxes everywhere, you know, black box this, black box that, where you see companies like Gateway, when they using the black box for their symbol. You got companies like Saturn, you know, that makes cars. They literally tell you, you know, we got the rings.
And you know they do more than cars, right?
Of course.
You know they do more than cars.
A lot of technology Saturn deal with.
Keep sleeping on Saturn.
You know what I'm saying? You got all of these big companies who's using these planets and symbols, because it's called sigilmancy. Ever heard that? Sigilmancy.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah, it's using symbols.
You jumping the gun.
We ain't even got that in this.
Yes, we do.
We got that in. We ain't even hit it with that in the street. You ain't ready for that, man. Let me hit them with.
They ready for that. Just you jumping the gun,
man. That's what it's called. Using symbols to get power from.
Jumping the gun.
All right, I'm not going to jump the gun no more.
So as y'all could see. Now all these dealing with the suns, they always throw the ring, the ring around the sun.
Yep.
What you gonna say?
I was going to talk about the galactic war that India had.
Okay.
But, you know,
no. Touch on it with the Bhagavad Gita.
Yeah, the Bhagavad Gita, and India had a real big extraterrestrial war.
That shit was tough
back in the days. You could, it's in the Bhagavad Gita, and it's also in other texts that they have, and they talk about how the different beings and entities that came from the heavens and the terrestrial beings, which we would be, you know, if you human born on Earth, you're terrestrial to the Earth, right? So in the terrestrial beings, and they also talked about the beings from the underworld, you feel me, the reptilian, you feel me, snake-like creatures that they had to fight. Yes, this stuff is real, and good thing that the Indians actually documented and stuff, because they had close contact with,
not no fairy tale.
Yeah, they had close contact with other cultures like the ancient Egyptians, who put these things in stone because they ain't want you to forget what happened. You know what I'm saying? Max, you jump in the gun.
Yes. Damn, thank you.
Come on now.
Thank you.
I didn't even want to go in there.
Thank you. My bad.
But yeah, you know, listen, people, they've been telling us. We got something on the Mayans in here? Okay.
They gonna get that work, Brother Divine. I'm gonna ask them if they want that work before we continue on. Y'all want that work? Yes or no? Do y'all want that work before we continue on? Because we got a whole lot of slides. I want to see that chit chatter. Do they have a question up in there? Any questions? We're going to take some questions while we're going on too. So ask your questions now. I see something about the chariot. Because we're going to break down. I wasn't going to break down that chariot, but I think I seen somebody ask that. actually, in Hindu Vedic philosophy, Saturn's vehicle is a donkey. Oh wow, this person know their stuff. Here we go. Is a donkey, and sometimes the vulture, because he's the matter. Excuse me. Oh, I guess they're supposed to put master, because I know the story. I know what they're trying to say. Because he's the master teacher who will humble you. Sun has the chariot with horses. Facts. Glad you put that up there. See, that's why we like to deal with the comment section.
That's one aspect of it. Definitely.
Is the black sun Saturn? Yes, Miss B. That's why I forgot that music group. They got the song that came out, Black Hole Sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? Yeah. And it got people with that song was going into trance. They saying to wash away the rain because the rain water creates a frequency, a gateway, a portal to jump through that liquid state. That's why when you watch Stargate, when they open the portal, what's the first thing that comes out at you, Brother Divine?
Water.
What is it?
It's water.
Thank you.
Because the waters, in historically, anytime you hear them say we're going through the waters, you feel me? We're going through the seas. They're talking about literally interdimensional travel.
See? Digital got it. Soundgarden. That's the name of them bastards. Our next one you gotta look out for is cause we're giving y'all this work. We're giving it to you for real. The group that sing I believe the name of the group is Chop Suey. No, System of a Down. So you listen to the names. You got Soundgarden that sung that Black Hole Sun. And then they got System of a Down. Now what they were doing, and I'm surprised
System
they lasted.
of the Dawn.
No, System of a Down. System of a Down. I'm surprised they lasted so long. Because in that song, they're saying, wake up. Do you remember that song? Wake up. And then it's, you wanted to. You wanted to. And they're whispering. And they're talking in the mumbles. Only as I got older and I got deeper into it and I went back and listened to the song, I realized they were speaking not just an angelic but angelic extraterrestrial language in the song. That's why they were so popular. That's why they had people in a trance every time they sing the song. And when you watch the video, in that song, they also say, my self-righteous suicide. Okay? And in the break, you hear they come with the next song part saying, why have thou forsaken me? In your eyes, forsaken me.
This is rock
in
music?
your...
Gotta be rock music. I'm like, listen.
Yes. But you see, the people in the chat know what the hell I'm talking about.
Yeah, y'all listening to that stuff.
Okay? And it was the only ones that I was really into. And I'm like, oh, wow. Even when you see the Soundgarden video, Black Hole Sun, you see the people start transforming when the Black Hole Sun comes, Saturn. And their eyes are opening bigger, making them more aware. Anybody seen that video? Tell me I'm lying. Okay? This is something that's they're doing, that they use through the music. When you deal with the order of Saturn, Satan, Baphomet, you start dealing with what? Music. Am I right, Brother Divine, or am I wrong?
Yes, you deal with sound. Definitely deal with sound frequency.
Okay, let's continue.
Mm-hmm.
Let's continue. Let's give them this work.
Wait,
you want to touch on this still?
Well, we talk about the first sun, right? The reason why most times when they depict the sun and they put that ring around it because they're giving reverence to that ancient sun, that Saturn. And whoever told you that it's not a sun no more. You see, your concept of what a sun is fucked up.
All the way fucked
up.
You
know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's our concept of what a sun is. They have you thinking that suns are just these hot balls of fire. You know what I'm saying?
Burning them.
There's many aspects to a sun, you know what I'm saying, than just heat and light. Okay? So that's like a whole nother lecture too. So I ain't gonna go too deep into it. Yes, my girl.
Here we go with more sun worship of Saturn. In the Roman Empire, the ancients worshipped the sun god Sol, who rode on a chariot with horses. And he always had that wheel in the background. Even his headdress had the wheel. But this is not just a wheel. It's the wheel, a flaming wheel. You see that ring of fire. Who's the one that sang that song? Is it Johnny Cash? With that flaming ring of fire. Have you ain't up on all that, Brother Divine? You heard it before though.
I heard it before the video game or something.
Oh yeah. They damn sure did put that in a video game. They damn sure did.
Long time ago.
So they're trying to get you. You understand what I'm saying? They look at every which way to put you in a trance. Look what Brother Divine said. He heard it in a video game.
Yeah, when I was young. Long time ago.
Why would Johnny Cash sing about that burning ring of fire? Come on, man. Come on, man.
That shit is hilarious.
Oh, yeah, it's hilarious, all right. This look, you see the whole thing with the horses again? The chariot?
They don't even know that's where the depiction of Ghost Rider came into being.
Thank you. The original Ghost Rider was the one with the flaming horse, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, mind you, let's go back to this. You see this? He got the horses. You see this? He got the horses. Let me see if they're going to get it, Brother Divine. Let's see if they're going to get it. Where in the Bible do they talk about the horses coming through? And what are the horses going to do? Just type what part of the Bible talks about the horses. Who rode in on the horses? Because y'all should have got this, because I already went over in the live stream the book of Joel. I did a part 1 on it and I did a part 2. So let me see how astute you are in the knowledge, and if y'all actually been learning and paying attention to what been going on, because it's out there. Notice they're always showing these horses. These are extraterrestrial and sentient beings, interdimensional, outer dimensional, and they always depicting them rolling in on a horse. Okay? Thank you. Y'all got it. The book of Revelation. The book of Revelation talk about it. The book of Joel talk about it. I believe there's one more that speaks about the horsemen coming. And it's funny, those books talk about the blood red moon. Maybe it's just us, Brother Divine. Maybe we don't know what we're talking about.
Oh no, we knew. Our ancestors knew too. That's why they left it on stone.
Facts.
Shoot, not just books. They left it in the walls, stone.
Well, you got that.
All right. In the same way, Assyria and Babylonia texts depict the sun god Shamsa as the supreme light of the sky, governing the circle of the day and night.
The cycle of the day and night.
Yes.
Now pay attention. Look at this. You see it? See the sun? You see? The ring. They always make sure they have the ring. But this one took it a step further. Look at this right here. Look at this right here. Look at his arms. They're not playing with you. All through the ancient days, they was not playing. They were turning up with this.
Yeah, people
with this knowledge.
Yeah. And the Assyrian and Babylonians.
They was turning all the way up.
Why do you think you ain't never ever hear about the Assyrians or the Babylonians like that? Why do you think you only hear when you talk about King Nimrod and his tower of Babel? You get what I'm saying? When you talk about King Nimrod and his Tower of Babel, what did he say he was building that tower for?
Woo! Hold on, brother Divine. Hold on, brother Divine. Hold on, brother Divine. They gotta see your face when they get in this work.
I just said,
hit them what he was building the tower for.
Yeah. So his quest, he said, yo, I'm gonna build the tallest tower so I can go there and slay the gods.
How arrogant!
He said, yo, I'm going to go slay the gods.
How arrogant!
King Nimrod, who was the first world king. Yeah, I don't know.
Who was a giant.
Mm-hmm.
Who was a giant. Anybody ever seen my giant series I did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yep.
How bald-faced was he? He's going to build a tower tall enough to reach the gods. That arrogance. He was one of the first original fuckboys. Okay?
Depends on how you look at it.
No. Ain't no depend on how you look at it. Because what ended up happening to him and his people, they destroyed the damn tower. Mm-hmm. And they're like, oh no, we got to change up the language.
Yeah, the invaders. They always do that.
And we got to do y'all dirty. The gods, the angelic beings, the higher powers was not having it. But being that Nimrod had that power in him, he knew what was going on up there. And him and his ancestors wanted to reach back to that point where they once came from. That's where you have the whole Nephilim.
Mm-hmm. But the tower was a portal. That's why they destroyed it.
They had to destroy it.
Yeah, the tower was a Stargate in its own. When you research and you do your stuff, you know that when he built that tower, because remember when he wanted to get the gods, he wasn't talking about the all-knowing, loving one. He's talking, because remember, this different type of, our concept of God again is confusing.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? This melanated man was the first world king. When he said, yo, he's going to get to the God, he was talking about those fallen angels, those fallen beings that basically did not serve us any purpose. And you see, when they destroyed the Tower of Babel, remember, Nimrod, he took wisdom from all of the corners of the world. So he had all of that. He amassed all of that information. You know what I'm saying? And his quest, like you said, he was going to destroy those gods that were literally, you know, the evil ones. This is just another side of the coin.
That's the side.
Another side of the coin. There's always two sides to every story.
But
right?
that's the bullshit that he gave the people.
That's the other side.
No. Let's get into that. Let's get into the other side.
Yeah.
That's the bullshit that he gave the people so they could get down with the program. Come on. How the song goes? Your arm too short. Your reach is too short. How you gonna box with God? They had to destroy that shit.
Nah, man. It's just the same reason
you
why
want that bullshit,
it's the same
brother.
reason why they destroyed Nikola Tesla's tower.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Because they still use use Nikola Tesla. You know we're gonna get into that.
And they still use the Babylonian rules right
now.
The
Babylonians got destroyed, and Nimrod got destroyed because he was going against God. He had help with these. Remember what we say when the people take over.
Remember, this
when
is
they get
what
taken
the
over.
Vatican and Roman and Christian churches is telling us. Like they told
and
us
they
about
tried to hide
all
it.
of our great
and they tried to hide it.
Like they told even Assyrians, those people right there who dealt with that being of the half eagle, half lion.
Okay, real quick.
What?
Was Nimrod good or bad? Nimrod was bad to Bombo.
If
Nimrod.
Joella tell it.
All right, where in the Bible? Since we going on with it, because they getting
going
this work.
outside of the Bible.
No.
I'm doing
no.
scholarly
Stay
work.
in there. When did
I can't
about
stay in
scholarly
the
work?
I
Stay
can't
in
stay
there
in
with
there.
this one. Where did Nimrod say when he go up there? What else was he gonna do?
In the Bible, it says he was gonna basically take over the heavens.
Okay, so for him to want to take over the heavens, he had to have some type of knowledge.
This is coming from a Eurocentric perspective again.
He had to have some type of knowledge. No, not just Eurocentric. Because when you check, see, this is what I don't like. People love to say the Eurocentric information,
Yes.
but the Eurocentric information is information they took from us.
And dumbed it down. And
That's like when they
regurgitated back
say,
to
that's like the people say Nebuchadnezzar was good. Nebuchadnezzar was nowhere near to good. If Nebuchadnezzar was alive today, he would have your ass eating pork. Okay? He would have you eating pork. And you hear people worship Nebuchadnezzar. They glorify Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar, when people did not want to eat pork, he skinned them alive. Okay? So when you study about Nimrod, Nebuchadnezzar, and these beings, they were individuals that end up getting taken over. That's why with Nebuchadnezzar, the angelic beings, the higher power, sent him mad to eat on all floors like a damn dog. One of the greatest kings that, or should we say conquerors? Conqueror? We could go with conqueror. One of the greatest conqueror to take over. And when you study Nimrod and you see symbols that Nimrod deal with, you see symbols that Nebuchadnezzar deal with, they deal with that same order of Saturn. This is not coincidence. The book, if you don't know the Bible is talking about astrology by now, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm going to let you have that one, Joe. Let's go to the next slide.
And no, it's not about letting me have that one.
I'll let you
If they
have
don't know the Bible is dealing with astrology, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, but outside of that, we
We could go outside all we want. We ain't gonna be like these other people in the so-called community. I ain't gonna say it, that leading these people down that rabbit hole. Hold on, because I want y'all to see my face when I'm saying this. You see when me and Brother Divine up here, we don't script shit. We are not gonna lead you down the rabbit hole to worship no damn Baphomet.
Nah, that's definitely.
Or anything else. When we go into trance and we go with that spiritual being and that spiritual knowledge, forget whatever outside knowledge that we look up and research. You see, when we get into that spiritual format, we know what we're telling you. We know what the real deal is. Okay? And it ain't just us. It have other people just like you that's out there. We are not going to lead you down the wrong hole to worship no damn evilness. We ain't having it. Because all of them that dealt with that and was going into that, there was fuck boys on the highest level. Excuse my language. Let's continue.
Well,
Let's wait. Give it up to King. Give it up to King.
Holly King.
That's Holly?
Holine King.
Hold on. Damn, y'all with these names. I ain't complaining.
King,
You super chatting.
You said it.
Holly King, salute to you.
Yes.
Tayman, salute to you.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Where we at? Okay.
But why you think we ain't never tell you to worship nothing? You ain't never hear us ever say for you to worship anything.
Did we? Did we ever?
No.
Not ever. Not ever on any live stream you see us do.
And the reason why, because why you going to war with your ship? You feel what I'm saying? If you are...
I'm sorry, say that again. Say that again.
If you the waters,
No. Why you what?
Why you going to war with your ship? You feel what I'm
The
saying?
same ship that you need to ride to
Exactly,
travel and carry you around, right?
Anytime they talk about you traveling celestially, traveling, and they always say you moving on your ship. Before there was cars and any of that stuff, we always said, yo, you traveling in your ship, you moving in your ship. You get what I'm saying? So why would you go to war with your ship? Jamal Lee, thank you very much.
Jamal Lee said, turn up time. Facts!
Yes.
Gang.
You don't go to war with your ship. Because when you go to the war with your ship, you sink. That's why
Self-destructing themselves.
that's why we never
Suicidal.
told y'all to worship nothing. Anytime you ever hear us talk, it's listen what we tell you. Tap into your spirit.
Once you tap into that, what's going to come? These entities will come. You will become one even more again with Most High God. That's why when me and Brother Divine trying to give you this order of Saturn, the order of Saturn, black aliens, it always got some damn influence that jump in our way, try to keep us back from you getting this stream. Am I lying, Brother Divine? Come on, man. Finish, give them the work. Finish, give them the work.
Yeah. And them Assyrians and them bad. Hey, like we said, people, we may have different views on things, but anytime you come here, you always gonna get the full spectrum. And that's what we want y'all to appreciate. Get what I'm saying? Appreciate the aspect that you're gonna get the full 360. Righteous Queen. Yes, I believe that's Rosalind. Is that Rosalind?
Righteous Queen,
I'm
salute.
not sure.
She gonna type
Still.
in if it's her. Righteous
Yes,
Queen,
but still
salute to you.
Regardless,
Thank you
Righteous
for that
Queen,
super
still
chat
salute.
support.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But anyway, people, we going definitely. What's the next slide, man? Mexican as a speaker of the sun god called.
You ain't reading it loud, bro. Oh, I forgot you wear glasses. I'm sorry, people. Brother,
You know why it threw me off? Because I've seen something like this in a download that I had a long time ago when I was younger and I first started meditating. And that it just took me back because I seen a being that looked
yeah, that's her. It is.
Yes.
Go ahead, continue.
I seen a being, thank you, Ross. I seen a being that looked just like this green dragon. The only thing different is that the eyes was about this. So say if you see how
You mean wider?
it was like two
More
huge
slanted?
footballs of an eyes, and it looked just like that.
I remember when you told
It
me
looked
about
just
that.
like
Okay,
this.
yeah, I remember when you told me about
It
that.
looked just like that.
They can't see it yet. Let them.
Yes.
There
Oh,
we
my
go.
bad. My bad, people. So as Joel just put up this this picture, which definitely just threw me crazy because the being that I seen in my meditation, and this is when I was young and I first started meditating, and I seen this very thing right here, and it looked almost exact. It was reptile like with bird feathers and a long tail and big eyes right here, minus the teeth. It looked very much a little more furrier. And when it saw me, it got scared of me and instantly flew away. It was like it got scared of me and looked at me like, whoa, what the hell is you doing here? Shoo, dipped. And I got scared like, whoa, what the hell did I see? And fell right back in my body. You know, and I wasn't super aware of astral projection and meditation at that time. Janine Vaughn.
Janine Vaughn, salute to you.
Yes.
Thank you for that super chat support.
I wasn't fully aware of what I was seeing at that time, and now I've never seen anything that resembled that image till just right now when Joel, and it's the same green and everything.
And he didn't know I was putting this up.
Yeah, I didn't know at all.
Let me give them an understanding on how we do.
Yeah, please do.
We work together, and then we just say, okay, boom, smash it, we put it in there. All right? We don't go over the stuff. That's why when you see us speak, we giving it to you, the truth, and it's organic, people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Just so you know.
Thanks.
Who the hell is calling at this time on this phone, interrupting us? Excuse me, people. I'm sorry. These the ills of going live, people.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Nicholas Brooklyn.
You know them Aztecs and the Mayans ain't play. They did not play. Especially when it came to that sacrifice.
Speaking.
Ooh. They will sacrifice your ass to grow some grass. You hear me? You get what I just said? They will sacrifice your ass to grow some grass. They believe that when you sacrifice a human, the crops grew much better. The rains came when they were supposed to. Shit didn't flood. And they definitely dealt with that darker nature of Saturn. These people were very vicious. Them Aztecs and the Mayans, they
All right,
were
hold on. Call
very,
back
very
tomorrow
vicious.
because I'm
And
live
they dealt
right now.
with the warrior
It's okay.
side of
It's all right. These are the ills of going live.
the
You're
warrior
welcome.
side of humanity, and they embraced that aspect, that warrior fighting side. The Mayans and them Aztecs, you see, when they was ready to sacrifice your ass or something like that.
This is it. I'm glad you mentioned that. Go back to it.
Mm-hmm.
Continue.
Yeah,
I'm gonna transition it. Continue.
Yes.
When they was ready to sacrifice your ass to this right here.
Mm-hmm. And you see this dragon, y'all might not have known, but the way they created this pyramid with such precision that when at a certain point in the day when the sun hit the right
side.
right here, you see this
This
stair?
right here.
Yes. Oh, my bad.
What the hell, brother Divine?
I forgot his touchscreen. So when the sun hit this part of the stairs, it literally made the shadow of a snake
That's
or
crazy.
dragon literally wiggling itself. Can they see what I'm doing?
Now they could see.
They literally made the snake or dragon. They built, like I said,
They built the steps where the sun hit at a certain point
such precision
where it looked like a snake wiggling down.
You could see the dragon or snake literally wiggling down the
Hold on.
steps.
How many of y'all been to Mexico before?
Yeah.
Because I've been there.
Mm-hmm.
To the point, even the courtyard where they have the game and the winner dies. That shit is crazy to me, but we ain't gonna go there. Not to mention, they showed the big jade pockets of where they dug up the jade. Atlanta B, salute to you.
Yes.
Thank you for that super chat support. Where they dig up the grave of these different beings and all of that. They showed that. How many of y'all ever been to Mexico? I believe the place is Chichen Itza. My wife took me there for my birthday. Chichen Itza, I believe is the area called. And that temple is so unique. When you're at one side and you clap like this, it goes wonk, 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 wonk. Now, if anybody's familiar with snake talk, you know it's too, and I shouldn't even put this out there because you know people be using this stuff for bad, but we said we was gonna give y'all this work. You go. That's why if you do that, especially older head West Indians, they'll check you early. They be like, "You trying to call snake? What you doing? You trying to call snake any place?" And the next one is when you're going, some of y'all heard entities that go like that. That's a whole nother live stream.
That's deeper though, bro.
That's a whole nother live stream.
Somebody put that the Mayans and the Aztec ascended though. Yeah, they definitely ascended. They just made they fake
The
Merkaba.
Mayans what?
Or Kabbalah and dip. Somebody said the Mayans
And the
Aztecs, they ascended. Listen.
They perverted the knowledge. First of all, we about to give y'all this. Don't give it to them yet. We about to give y'all this work. Chill out. Y'all good. Y'all good.
How do a group of people disappear? No.
They just don't disappear like that.
Look at what they did to the Tasmanians when the what?
Get ready to read.
This again?
Oh, I'll read it. Mexican legends speak of a sun god called Quetzalcoatl who ruled the world and was the main deity in their land. Quetzalcoatl. This, if you ever seen the movie Apocalypto, and when the sun was coming with the moon to create the eclipse, and they was sacrificing, drinking blood, because the life is in the blood, and they had it running down the steps of that temple around that certain time. Come on, man.
Yeah, Apocalypto, I forgot about that movie.
I remember that
movie
shit.
really depicted the Aztecs and the Mayans. It showed how they were such a warrior class.
They
of
was
people.
dirty. They let them entities took control of their ass. They left from the teachings
Yep.
of the original teachings, and we're gonna get to who the original teachers of the Aztecs and the Mayans were. We're gonna get to that because some of y'all might have forgot.
And you see, this is how much they were warped in their mind. You see, when Cortez came over, you get what I'm saying, with his group of Spaniards, and they seen that he had kind of like white skin, right? And they was so lost in the sauce with their superstitions that when they seen him, they said, oh, this is our Dragon King warrior, you know, that was supposed to be prophesied. This was in their prophecy that, you know, this light white skinned dragon warrior would come and basically liberate them. So when Cortez came over, you know what I'm saying, they automatically seen him as a god because he had white skin. But this is because they didn't have a real solid foundation with the light side of what they was dealing with.
Why? Because they drift away from the original
and went towards that
worship of Saturn. Many cultures fell victim to that. Many.
Shit, we in a culture right now that's
It's turn up time for that. Hell yeah. See, somebody got it. Somebody got it, Brother Divine. See? Ernest J. Ernest J know what time it is. Don't even say it. See what he put? Ernest J know what time it is.
Yeah, Apocalypto was good. I forgot about that, Jack.
In Egypt, millions of people worship the sun god Ra. Okay? He is a half-bird deity who carries a sickle and has a Saturn crown on his head. A Saturnian crown. You see that? You see the snake? You see the sun? The snake as a circle around there? You see the sun? Alright? Many fell victim to it.
Oh, man.
Many. Egypt wasn't exempt.
Well, the last 3 dynasties of Egypt wasn't exempt, but
they damn sure wasn't.
The first dynasties of Kemet definitely.
They tried their best to keep
Not
it pure.
even try.
No,
they kept it pure.
They tried to keep. No, they didn't. They wasn't all the way pure. Because if they was all the way pure, in case you forgot, Brother Divine,
What?
Set wouldn't be around.
But that's like saying negativity wouldn't be around. Because Set is the embodiment of negativity.
And Set had a what? An army.
Yeah.
Set had his crew.
It's
you had the light
evil.
side and you had the dark side.
Yes.
So they were trying. They wasn't all the way pure. That would have been impossible. But that's where they had the sun worship. And what was Set's main goal? To out that sun. Some people say Set is the savior.
No.
That's what some people say. That Set is a savior. But when you study what Set is, Set only wanted the transformation of power. You get what I'm saying? But he gave that impression just like Nimrod, like I'm the one and true savior.
Set isn't real.
I'm gonna change this. Nah, I ain't even going there with you.
None of those things is real.
Nah. Do you see what you say real? None of them are real?
It wasn't like, you see, where we get it twisted is that we think this half bird and half man actually existed.
Hold on, let me say this before you continue, Brother Divine.
Why?
Because it have people.
But that's why I'm gonna have to smash all of that, because
Go
they
ahead.
really believe that.
No, I'm not talking about people that believe that.
What?
I'm not saying that. I'm talking about when you get into the spiritual
Yes.
realm. When you get into the spiritual realm, let me go back to this picture for them and show them. It have entities that look just like this.
Well, entities
You
can
have
manifest
people.
as anything.
No. We sticking with this. You have people when they take LSD. Oh yeah, LSD and shrooms. How could somebody take shrooms? Remember that I was telling you, my boy. How could you take shrooms? Me and Brother Divine both take shrooms.
I don't.
And
Take,
I'm looking
took
at
it before.
No. I'm talking about like
Oh.
in this story capacity.
Oh.
How could we both at the same time take shrooms? I'm looking at my hand and I'm like, oh shit. And I turn to him and I'm like, yo, do you see that? And then he turned to me and said, yo, your hand turned into an eagle claw. Mind you, I ain't tell him I'm looking at my hand turning into an eagle claw. I just asked him, did you see this? That's when you go in between realms. That's why the US government was playing with LSD and shrooms to tap into the astral projection, and they were using it to try to uncover certain passageways of Egypt. Look at the FBI disclosure files on that, if you think I'm lying. Where they wanted the people to go in trance to see where the gateway and entrances were. So
Now,
people, these go ahead.
Why do you think the focus on Kemet is so bad? You see, a lot of the times we are so quick to discourage or discredit Kemet, right? But when all civilizations took from this one civilization, it don't matter what it was, they all took from this one civilization. Our government,
everything,
past governments,
everything. Churches,
don't matter.
everything.
They all took from this civilization. Now you see, where we always get it misconstrued with Kemet is that we think these people worship. They didn't worship. That's they put that on the temples. You don't. That's where I even got the concept from. You don't go to war with your ship. What they did was acknowledge the elements. So when you see
different deities,
so they personified these deities. So you have, let's use.
Hold on. At one point they started worship, and that's when that dude came around and he was like, no, there's one God. Because the church, just like today, the high priest and them was trying to sway the people, tell them bring the money. All this is in the history of Egypt. And that's where he came along and was like, stop. Basically what me and Brother Divine doing today.
Yeah.
It's telling you, stop the bullshit. This is what it is. Amen. That's who. Yeah, Amen. When Amen came around, he was like, yo. A war deity. He was like, yo. No, I'm talking about the actual.
It's a war
person.
Deity.
No, not the deity. You have the war deity, and then you have the
king.
Right. And he was like, yo. And that's when he had the Caucasoids
in the head.
By the head. And I showed that picture when I was showing with the giants.
Ready to bust some brain.
We're ready to bust some brain. He was busting brain. Because they was coming over there with that foolishness. Let's continue, man. So these things exist.
Yeah, they definitely do.
Don't let nobody tell you different. Especially those that seen it. And anybody heard my story, you already know I deal with Anubis. Okay? Now, check this out. The South Polar Vortex swirling in the atmosphere of Saturn. Biggest moon, Titan, as seen in June 2012 by NASA's how you pronounce that? Cassini spacecraft. Okay? Now, this is the thing. Y'all keep a mental note of this. Alright? Let me show you it better. So you see what they talk about with this. Let's continue. Check this out. See that right there? Titan's Southern Vortex. Imaged by Cassini in July 2012. Credited NASA. This is NASA footage. Normally they would airbrush shit like this. But too much of the photos already had leaked out. Yeah. Now the bigger question is, Brother Divine.
Yes.
How are they just getting away with calling it a vortex?
Because people are so small-minded that they not even gonna be like, wait, hold on, vortex. They not even gonna, cause they'll start even calling it a vortex. Like, yeah, they found a vortex on there, you know, on the moon, and you know, maybe we could live there or something. Like,
let's get the definition of vortex.
They don't even think to first of all, that's the entrance,
and that's NASA themselves calling that shit a vortex. Cause all planets are hollow. Don't forget that.
Yeah.
That's why they airbrush the top part of Earth and airbrush the bottom part of Earth. And all other planets, they do it to Mars or whatnot. But some photos released. So they can't constantly deny it. Now, if you ain't in the know, that's on you. Definition of vortex.
Remember, this the same people that told you they landed on
especially
the moon.
a whirlpool
So
or whirlwind.
the flag waving with the air.
A mass of whirling fluid of air, especially whirlpool or whirlwind. The vortex. They're not saying a whole area. They straight up saying, all right, they ain't gonna get it. Let's just call it a vortex.
Yeah.
When you learn what a vortex is, a vortex takes in or release. It's an exit or an entrance. Go back to it. Go back to it, Brother Divine. Let's go back to it. Look at that. That's NASA. The Space Institute. Space Science Institute, to be exact. All right? You got the JPL, Caltech. Look them up. This is all three. All right? They're showing you on Titan's moon. There's a vortex. They're saying it out their own mouth. Vortex.
Yeah, people don't understand. Saturn damn near has its own solar system with as many moons.
Damn near. Just say it got its own solar system, Brother Divine. Just say it.
That it has, and all the gravitational pull that it has from all of these different moons.
Look at this. You know what this is, right? The big ships that they've been. This is NASA satellite imagery.
Yo, bro, there was a movie they showed that shit in. What
I know
movie
what
was
you're
that?
talking about.
Was it Silver Surfer?
I know what you're talking about. No.
Was it Fantastic Four when they showed the Silver Surfer how he was moving through the galaxy?
Oh yeah, yes.
And
yes,
I think they showed something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah, you're right.
It was the
right.
Fantastic Four with the Silver Surfer, and they was there and they showed the oh man.
All right. They put it in the movies.
They do
people.
that shit all the time. Yo ass be like, oh.
This is actual satellite imagery. Okay?
Remember Transformers?
Of the big ship. Look at them. 3 of them. Yeah, Transformers, Dark Side of the Moon. Look at them. Look at them. This is NASA's satellite imagery. The big, long ass cigar ships. Look at the diameter. You know how long Saturn ring is? This is past Saturn's ring. So you know how huge this ship is? You know where they show the big depiction of these ships in one of the most popular, famous movies of all time? Y'all ready?
Yep, it was the Fantastic.
Y'all ready for it? Independence Day. Where you read the Bible and when they break down the chariots coming and the destruction that's with chariot, and when they come with a pillar of smoke. Where you think Independence Day get that shit from? Y'all gonna get this work. Don't worry.
Yeah, they said it was Fantastic Four. I knew I seen that shit. I was like, yo, hold on. Yeah. And they showed it in Fantastic Four. Yo, that was a long time ago. I even
Miss B asks, are some of those spaceships evil? Yes. Some of them are evil, or those spaceships. Not all of them.
Low. She be wanting to know, like, yeah.
Not all of them are evil, but some of them are.
Yeah, there's as many evil spaceships, evil people, Miss B.
Believe that. This man right here, Nikola Tesla. Now, y'all know about Nikola Tesla, but I'm gonna show you why he is important. Because in 1899, he was picking up a frequency. Now, this is where we're gonna get super spooky. We're gonna get super spooky with this one, because we got the images to prove it. Check this out. Time for y'all to get this work. Syria soldier takes cover from large craft. This is an actual picture. This is during the wartime. Okay? Alright, this is in 2013.
Remember the ships that they seen in Haiti?
Mm-hmm.
The weather modification ships. And I was looking for a picture, I couldn't find it. But they had the weather modification.
Oh, they made sure they took down those
ships
pictures
that they
quick,
seen
boy.
in Haiti. The Haitian people. There's so many Haitian people that was talk about them strange
Look
ships
very similar. Look very similar to this one.
Yep. After that great hurricane, earthquake that Haiti had, they said they seen all these weird ships flying across the country. They ain't gonna let y'all know.
All right. Second image of the UFO from July 2013 sighting. So this is somebody else that had taken a next picture of it. Look at that right there. Pay attention. And they make sure they keep their shit all black. All black everything.
Because easy, remember, black is it has all color in it. So when they put on their cloaking devices,
Exactly.
It's easy to mirror the surroundings.
Exactly. Good one.
Oh yeah,
brother.
they be all around us. We just don't know that they be all around. They be cloaked up. They have their little cloaking device. They could be right next to you right now.
This right here, you see the two. This is an actual video you could go look up. See the two ships came out of this, and they got pictures of this from different angles. For sake of time, I didn't have time to go through all that. Give them the work, Brother Divine.
I see what it is, man.
Tesla was picking up a frequency, all right? When they tracked the frequency, they charted it to this star system. But let's continue. This is not the best part. Now, we know about the black cube, all right, of Saturn, where everybody with the cube and it's all in the area, blase, blase, blase. We went over that before. Don't want to go too deep into it. Now we know about the Saturn cults. Don't want to go too deep into that. We're just putting that there as a refresher. How they deal with the sex magic and everything that's going on. Trust me, people, this is about to hit home in a few minutes. We know about the Macabre or the Kaaba, where they have to go circular in prayer around the black box,
which was supposedly the first place of prayer in that area of worship when they worship one God. And they literally build that
everything
whole
around
society around it. Some people say it was taken from certain other places, but oh yeah.
You see this? This is a Jewish sect dealing with the same black cube worship. We went over that in part 1. You see Google. They got their little damn cube, they black cube. We went over that in part 1. Now, this right here, death, also deals with Saturn.
Notice again that same theme, that sickle.
Go ahead, go into it.
You know
go ahead, you got
I'm
it.
telling them the theme like that. You see how the Grim Reaper got the sickle, and the ancient Kemetic people, they dealing with that sickle. That sickle represents that ring. You know what I'm saying? But it also represents that war aspect of Saturn as well. The war and darker nature of Saturn.
Facts. Now, let me go back, because I want to make sure y'all get this work, so y'all can't say, oh, y'all holding out on us. What's up with that? So let me go back. And y'all could look this up if y'all think I am lying or Brother Divine is lying. Right, Brother Divine? I want y'all to take y'all pens and papers out. And I want y'all to write this down. What we're about to tell you, what we're about to give you. Okay? Let me transition the screen for you real quick. Now, this right here, I want you to type in Black Knight Satellite. Just like Batman, how they talk about the Black Knight. You'll see it's a satellite that's been in Earth orbit in space. Look similar to this right here. All the governments, all the countries, everywhere know about this. It's called the Black Knight Satellite of unknown origin. They knew about this satellite since the 1950s. They say they haven't got close to it, which we know is a lie. But there was a time where by mistake, they got close to it and it shut down the space station. Remember when they were scared about the space station coming crashing down with the debris? It was reported it came in contact with that satellite that's been up there for many, many years. Okay? Now this is the thing. Nikola Tesla, let's go back to Nikola Tesla. Shall we, Brother Divine?
Yes, I like that brother right there.
Let's go back to Nikolai. Where you at? There you go. Nikola Tesla in 1899 was picking up a frequency that he was saying is not coming from anywhere of this planet on this earth, and it's of other origins outside of this planet. The Black Knight Satellite, this is NASA, all the other governments call this. You know how America is, especially. You telling me they ain't try to venture there and crack this thing open and see what's going on? It's around Earth orbits and it's giving off a frequency. Stay with me here. Just stay with me. Y'all gonna get this work.
Yo, listen, y'all be thinking that shit is a game, like they could just fly up into space and just travel anywhere that they just want to travel. Yo,
they got free range. They don't got free range, Brother Divine.
I think this like it ain't just like how you driving on the highway. You gotta pay toll and taxes and shit. Like, yo, you think you could just leave this planet?
You think and leave from any direction at that?
And just go anywhere? Listen,
yeah, okay.
How many times you seen shuttles blow up in mid-flight?
Oh yeah. Remember Russia's first flight? What happened? Then you remember you saw that? I know you seen the video of that. That little ship came and zipped that light and the shuttle blew up.
Come on, people. This is a galactic federation.
You ain't going nowhere without your passport.
You can't just travel up into space. Look at what human beings are, or I should say mankind. I'm not going to say man. But look at what mankind is doing to our planet. You think that the rest of the world want us to spread...
Galaxy.
My apologies. The rest of the galaxy or universe wants us to spread that cancerous mentality everywhere? No. Hell no. That's why they had to fake going to the moon the first time. Because they was just establishing those grounds of where you could travel, how far you could travel,
why you
go in there, and do you need an escort? You can't just go up in space.
Hold on, back up. Back up with that last one. Do you need a what?
Escort.
A what?
Escort, bro.
Oh, okay.
Escort.
Okay.
There are escorts that will escort you. Listen, you want to go travel XYZ, you can go travel. But that's why they only send their satellites.
What you think Men in Black was about?
Yeah.
You ain't pay attention to Men in Black?
Yeah, actually, matter of fact, that's the perfect example of exactly. Matter of fact, they did a good job actually with that. Now when you think into it, that's exactly what Men in Black is. Just not as dramatized as they did it like this. A lot of this stuff is so secret. Like, you view certain beings and shit, they notice that you looked at them, they will eliminate your memory. Everything. Like the psychic powers of these beings. Remember, they got access to more of their the mind that we do, at least currently right now. They're at what you, a lot of these beings are what you, I like to call it the Vulcan stage. Meaning they have that elite higher vibration of
Well, we going Star Trek out this shit?
Psychic, yeah.
The Vulcan stage.
Yeah, I like to call it the Vulcan stage. They have a lot of high vibrational psychic abilities that, listen, you look at them funny or strange, or if they even suspect that you know something,
Right. It's a wrap.
memory eliminated. You like, yo, I forgot everything I did yesterday.
Oh yeah.
You be like, yo, yesterday was such a blur.
How did that happen?
What did I do? Yeah, you done viewed something you wasn't supposed to. Shit sound like movies and shit, but that's why they put movies out there. So when the shit happens in real life, you could be like, oh, I seen that in the movie. It's not real.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? That's why they put these cartoons and stuff out there. Oh, I seen that in a cartoon. It's not real.
Uh-huh.
Because they have to put the truth out there. You know, they just...
But they never... There's no rule on how they put it out.
Exactly.
So a ham operator even picked up on the signal of that satellite, the Black Knight satellite. That's what really got them interested. And you don't hear much talk about that Black Knight satellite either. Real talk. It's up there. It's up there right now. So, you know, Kronos, the whole thing is, with these different interdimensional beings, they want to keep you locked down. Kronos deal with Saturn. They're about keeping you locked down and stagnant. That's why they have control over a lot of these entities and these how you call it? World leaders.
Yes.
Kronos, Saturn. Okay? We showed you how some of the black aliens were depicted. Let's go to the heavy stuff because we're pressed for time.
We are pressed for time. Oh, man, you showed up.
You said
I'm
one
going to go in the black aliens
Go ahead.
real quick. And y'all can look this up for yourself.
So we got finished by 11:30. Come on.
Got you. I'm
Give them that work.
real quick. When they found the melanated black woman, when they found her spaceship and her craft, and this is on a lot of the dark websites.
On her forehead.
You feel me? And they found the technology that she was using to operate her pyramid structure that they found her in. They said, listen.
On the moon they found that.
I can't remember exactly.
No, I'm telling you on the moon. I did a lecture on it.
They found it. See, so Joel know what I'm talking about. They found her structure. She was a melanated woman.
With locks.
And she had this crystal-like device on that literally tapped into some of her frontal lobe.
We just gonna have to show
and
them.
third eye. Yeah,
we're gonna have to show them
we
at a
definitely
later
gonna
date.
have to show
I'm
that.
gonna have to break out some of the old stuff because
and they put that video out real brief and
as
snatched
fast
it.
as it came out is
They
as fast as
snatched
it went.
back as quicker than anything.
These are your black aliens, people, the Olmecs, which the Aztecs and the Mayans got everything from. And then when you go back, you always got a culture that was great. They got it from somewhere, like the Egyptians. The Egyptians got their whole culture based off of the Sumerians.
And Kush. Nubia.
Okay.
Kush and Nubia.
Okay? Everybody formulates off of Egypt, but they don't know Egypt formulates off of the Sumerian. That's why you have the Sumerian text, and if you know how Sumerian writing is, you know, but we ain't gonna get into that. That's I guess that's for a part 3, right?
We're gonna have to go a little deeper.
That's for a part 3.
Yeah. Well,
if we give them a part 3.
Yeah. That might be a pay-per-view, but they gonna be like, listen, y'all done told us everything. We ain't gonna need
no, they ain't get everything. Y'all ain't got everything. Y'all want a part 3? If y'all want a part 3,
yes.
Make sure y'all type in people. We might give y'all a part 3. Type in people. We want to see if you want a part 3.
And when you look it up too, people, what was the first 2 Chinese dynasty? It was the Shi and the
Shang dynasty.
And if you go back into ancient Mexico, what is the original name of the Olmecs? Who knows? Yeah, I won't know. It's called the Shi. They call them the Shi. This is because when they came to the Americas and brought civilization here, they brought pyramid building and all that stuff here. They was doing the same thing in China. That's why the same pyramids is in China.
That's the part 3, dude. You saying too much already, brother Divine.
They ain't gonna get no part 3. I'm gonna give y'all a little something.
That's part 3.
That's the same people. All right.
Part 3, brother Divine. So we got the Olmec heads. You see how big these heads are? These are found all over the world. The Olmec heads. I breezed through it quick.
Mainly in America.
I know. America, China, Mexico. They are all over the planet, in Europe. Everywhere. They are there. These are your black aliens, people. This is the so-called culture, the original, that gave the Olmec calendar, not the Mayan calendar or the Aztec calendar. It's originally called the Olmecian calendar. Alright? And when you hear about the Aztecs and the Mayans talk about the Olmecs, they talk about the group that's from the stars. Woo! They ain't ready.
Yeah.
These are your black aliens.
Mm-hmm. Not only did they have celestial navigation, they also call them from the stars because they knew how to navigate the seas.
Oh yeah. Oh, if you know how to navigate the space, you better know how to navigate the seas.
Exactly. Yeah, these people introduced rubber to the world. Y'all wouldn't even play soccer, basketball,
without them.
Football, any of this stuff without these.
Look how big these heads are. And they found buried as well. Some out in the open, all in Cambodia. Everywhere, these same heads.
Mm-hmm.
And now, look how they put this stuff in there. You can't tell me that's not similar. This is the Sentinel from X-Men. And what was the whole purpose of the Sentinel? To lock down the mutants that had the power. Especially the ones that was getting out of control. They needed these big robots to lock them down.
And they were unbeatable.
Yo, you think Stan Lee be playing? Y'all think Stan Lee be playing? Look at an older version of the X-Men comic books. Look how they look. You gonna tell me this is not the same? Look at the cap that they wear on the head. You gonna tell me that this is not the same? You gonna tell me that they didn't know what the hell they were doing? Look at the lips. Look at them. Have the X-Men's on lockdown. This is the old Beast. This is Iceman. This is Cyclops. This is Jean. This is Angel, which later became Archangel.
Yeah. Now, y'all know the mutants represent the mutated, what you call mankind.
Us!
No, we not mankind.
Oh, wait. No, sorry. We're human. We're human.
Exactly.
And then mankind. Well, I don't.
Mankind
don't even touch on that.
Why?
Don't want to offend. Let's wait till
we not gonna go. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm just saying mankind is everything that is not believed to be human. You feel me? It's a mutation of human. Whatever is a mutation of the normal human is called mankind.
And we're gonna tell you in part. A matter of fact, let's give them the hint. You see where they went to space, and they so-called plant that flag on there. What did he say? One
small step for man,
and one giant leap for who?
Mankind. Yeah.
The Bible say what? They will build their nests upon the stars. What did they come out with? Was it $1? It's $1 with the eagle laying an egg on the moon, showing Earth in the backdrop. You think these people playing? You don't understand how these people are deep into this Saturn worship until you go deeper into it.
And Kia Walter, what about the Black Panther movie? The Black Panther
that's
movie
part 3. No,
based off.
No.
I'm gonna say something.
No, don't say nothing. No, super chat. Do that, cause we're about to end this up. No, that's for part 3.
Right.
And part 3 might be a pay-per-view.
Okay.
Yeah. We ain't gonna give out that hardcore
Man,
knowledge
shut
like
me
that.
down like
Facts.
that.
That's for part 3. So y'all know this symbol. I showed this already in part 1. Me and Brother Divine showed this. I hope y'all studied it with the Merkaba. Brother Divine broke that down very lovely. So go check that out. Now, let's go to the runes. Pay attention to the Celtic runes or Celtic runes. If you remember in the last pay-per-view live stream, if you didn't, not the last one, which one? I think it was 2 or 3 pay-per-view live streams before. If you haven't got it, shame on you. All right, this is for the pay-per-view people. Y'all remember these. Now check this out. So I don't got to go in deep into this. This is for the pay-per-view people now. The alphabet of angels. They're different kind. But I want you to pay attention. Because when me and Brother Divine pulled this out, we had to give y'all this work. Look at the squares. Half squares. Partial squares. Pay attention.
Most importantly, look at the fact that it's all right angles. Everything is 90 degrees.
Everything.
Okay?
Pay attention.
So from the 90-degree angle basically has some of the basic functions of creation of life. You feel me?
And you see these 2 symbols right here, Brother Divine?
Yeah.
You see the E and the O. Now, let's try to spell L. Look at that. The black dot circle in the center of the square. And there you have the L. Look at this shape. You have the 3 lines going within it. Brother Divine, they not ready for this work. They sleeping, Brother Divine. They sleeping. We boring them, Brother Divine. I don't think they need the next slides, Brother Divine. Let's end this stream up now. Give them more.
Give them some.
Y'all ain't ready for this work.
Let's answer some questions.
Nah, we don't have time. Nope, we don't have time. Oh, yeah, all right. Yeah. All right. Let's give them the rest of the slides. Let's give them one more. Pay attention to the writing. Look at this. Look at the angles. Look at the angles. Okay? Keep it 100, people. Y'all know what it is. Y'all been knew what it was. If you haven't known, now you know. And we got more slides. But we ain't looking to get into that right now. Alright? Let's see some of the questions as Brother Divine said. Brother Divine being there. I'm trying to get my 00 pizza. You trying to hold on for the questions. Yo, let's see some like. No, hold on. Before you right though. But hold on. How much people up in here? Let me check the likes. Cause, go ahead, talk to them. Talk to them, Brother Divine. Talk to them.
I see your question.
Oh, you looking for the question? Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead. Search what you're saying.
No. Talk to them. Cause I'm about to monitor this.
Mm-hmm.
The likes and the super chats.
Well, what does all of this stuff mean? Let's break it. Let's go to that. How could you benefit from everything we just told you?
Tap in.
All this knowledge, everything.
No, hell no.
Johnny Boy's son.
Nah, hell no. Johnny Boy's son. Salute to you, but hell no. How we got 114 something people on here and only 88 likes?
Yeah.
See, that's why I don't even like to do the questions.
All right, then.
How we got all that? We at 115 now. We gave you 2 hours, and we've been telling y'all hit the like button, all that type of stuff, and this is what we come into? Oh no. We not playing those games. This is where it comes from. Because we're letting you know how to unlock yourself, how to use the certain tools. And I was going to give out the tools, but I always get some stuff like this that pisses me to hell off. Because we're using our time. We got families to go home to.
This is true.
Okay? See, as soon as I'm talking about something simple as giving likes, they look to drop off. That's how I know those are those infiltrators and those haters. I'm not even talking about super chats. I'm just talking about likes. It is no way we're going to have this much people in the room and it's only so much likes. Information that we ain't even supposed to be giving y'all. Am I speaking facts or am I speaking garbage, Brother Divine? I want to know, Brother Divine.
I think it's facts. I think it's valid.
Come on, man. Yeah, they tripping. Amanda Ross. Amanda Ross. That's Amanda Ross? Yes. Amanda Ross. Yeah, they tripping. But then we supposed to stay here and answer. I'm hungry as hell. Yeah, I'm supposed to stay here and answer questions. Johnny Boy's son, salute to you again for that super chat support. I'm not going hardcore, actually, for the super chat, but gosh damn. Like, y'all think y'all should show some appreciation for me and Brother Divine? And I always got to be the bad guy.
How you feel, man?
Yeah, about I feel how I feel. You feel the same damn way. How the hell they gonna be on here and that's the only amount of likes we got? We ain't peddling or panhandling for no damn likes. We got families to go home to. Look at the time. It's 11:30. I still gotta eat. Don't forget about the psychic. Johnny Boy, she's back. She is back from Haiti, Johnny Boy. She came back from Haiti. So, yeah, I definitely got you on that. She's back. And she's going to be away for a month because she went on that spiritual journey. We'll talk after. All right? We'll talk tomorrow. Just hit me up. All right?
He said black aliens. You are the black aliens.
Peter Pan, Africa said black aliens. So black aliens live on Saturn. Not only Saturn, Mars.
Earth.
We're just telling you, thank you, Earth, the moon. We're just letting you know you got a lot of them turning up or getting ready to really turn up on your ass around this time. That's the whole. If anybody haven't seen the retrograde one we did, pay-per-view live stream, or the blood red moon live stream we did, I suggest you call and try to get it. Anybody been on the pay-per-view that me and Brother Divine did? Johnny Boy's son, salute to you again. Thank you. Anybody been on the pay-per-view that me and Brother Divine did? Come on now. You can't tell me we ain't drop it in the pay-per-view. How can we interface with them? But that's what I was going to talk about. I was looking to see who was going to super chat and hit the damn like button and show me and Brother Divine some real support. But, you know, it's whatever. One of the things to help you interact is the macabre. Alright? With the Ganesha crystal around it. But me and Brother Divine got something special because we both got the download. And it's crazy when he get the download and I get the same download. We're like, oh shit. We jump on it right away. We don't hesitate. Could you please bring that? Don't say it. Just bring it and show them. Just bring it in and show them. Because we've been making the communication devices. Because me and Brother Divine, we could communicate with them easy like that. Some people need help. Some people need help. And let's just keep it real. And to be real technical with y'all, certain days, depending on the alignment, me and Brother Divine need help. Real talk. So it's not just you. Alright? If we miss pay-per-view, can we still buy them to watch? Yes, Jelani Beats. Yes, you can. Some of the pay-per-views me and Brother Divine have, and after the information we give, we're not putting this out there again. But the last two, you're still able to try to get a hold of. Okay? Let me see. I'm reading the comments. Brian Davis said I had a recording dream. I guess it's recurring dream, or you want to say. where I connected with a star family and they told me they were my star family, but didn't say where from. That's where the meditation comes in. Alright, I see somebody on here. See, y'all always let these trolls come up in here and y'all don't even be checking these trolls. You know, I don't have no problem sending somebody. Y'all can't see the comment or what they put, but I'm seeing it right now. I have no problem sending their ass to the block party. Maybe we just gonna put them on timeout for now. Normally I don't have the patience with it when I'm giving up this type of information. That's why I tell y'all comment. Y'all need to start talking, chatter more on this, because when the trolls come in, they distract from you getting the information like now. It's just that simple, people. You ain't get that yet, Brother Divine? Mm-hmm. Okay. Boom. This is the chakra one to tap in. This is the pendant to tap in. Alright? The portal pendant. We have a next one where you could just do like this. Some people get them all. Now, we're about to hit y'all with an even stronger one. You're calling, place your order. Okay? That's the one where we dealing with that real deal black. I don't even want to say it on here. But put it like this. You see when you see this? And this is very, very powerful. This one right here.
Yeah, that's a chakra one.
See? Back to that square worship again. Mm-hmm. All right? It's the chakra one. This is the portal one. All right? This will help you tap in. Now, when you want to go deeper with these black aliens, extraterrestrial, interdimensional, outer dimensional beings, call me. Place your order. We are going to give you the special one because we have to pray over it. Everything we do, you know, we pray over. All right? Who are the Palladians and the... Yo, that's old stuff, Miss B. We ain't getting into no damn Palladians. The black aliens overrank the Palladians. And wait, y'all just wait till I get Hannibal Bay on here. Hannibal Bay by himself. Where you'll see Hannibal Bay sitting in the middle of me and Brother Divine. And when we do that pay-per-view live stream, we really turning up on y'all. Y'all think y'all see me and Brother Divine turned up before. Wait till it's 3 of us.
And the last 2 things I'm going to let y'all know, too, of getting in contact with ETs is you're going to need these 2 stones.
Show them.
So you're going to need this one, of course.
Moldavite.
If you already got your Moldavite, you know, make sure you use your Moldavite. And then, of course, Dambarite.
Facts.
It deals with that extraterrestrial vibration, extraterrestrial energy. You know what I'm saying? But definitely Moldavite deals with that heavy. So definitely get you a nice Moldavite or some Moldavite.
When you get the pieces to communicate and tap into it, when you get something like this, show them that again, please. No, the necklace with the Moldavite. When you get stuff like this will be in it, along with a few other stones. 2 more. Is it 2 more? 2 more yes. 2 more different stones. This is formulated by me and Brother Divine. And we have it. We could show it on camera. Don't get it twisted. Do not get it, Brother Divine. You're out of frame. Don't get it twisted. We could show it on camera, but we're not. That's how serious it is. And anybody that used this already, thank us. That's all we're going to say.
Key
We
light.
don't gotta prove ourselves to nobody. Who?
Read that one.
Key light. When I first got my Moldavite, at first it made me sick and I couldn't wear it too long. We already spoke about that, 2-3 times. Go back and watch the old streams with that. Where we spoke about why. Brian M, if you've been following us for the longest, you know we do not say prices on YouTube, because that's when YouTube cracked down on us and they will say we're using it for sales.
Yes.
And then, we got to fill out all type of damn Yo, YouTube is a mother so-and-so. YouTube is a whole different beast. You don't know the stuff me and Brother Divine be going through. You call in, you get the price from us. We're going to give you that. Okay? Where you could tap in with these angelic, extraterrestrial, interterrestrial, extra-dimensional, and interdimensional beings. Who's that, Dr. what? Strain.
It'd be funny. People be like, yo,
Salute to you.
Moldavite
Glad you
doing this to
appreciate
me,
us.
doing that to me. Yo, I have on like over 6 pieces of Moldavite right now.
I don't even want to see the Damberite that's in my pouch right now. And the
Rings.
Moldavite.
Rings. Come
We
on
carry
now.
this stuff for we don't
wear
talk
bad
about it, we
Moldavite
be
all
about it.
day.
All day, every day, Moldavite on deck.
Yeah, you playing, family. But remember, I just said it earlier. If you ain't train your spirit and train that spiritual energy to capacitate these things, it's going to make you sick. It's gonna hurt at first. It's going to not be the best thing you've ever felt at first. But after a while,
to hurt, right?
that energy will subside and something else will take
wrap this up.
its place. Wait, one more thing before we wrap it
Give
up.
it to them.
Last thing, I had a thought. Listen, how do you take advantage of everything we said? Because this is something that constantly people keep asking me after we do the streams. What do we do now? Right? So in closing, we're going to let you know, and Joel, I'm sure, is going to share his own insight as well of what you deal with as far as how to take advantage of this. Because we don't just want to give y'all information and now you just have all this information. You don't know how to actually apply it. And this is something that too many is having the same problem. Okay?
If they get the damn pay-per-view live stream, they will get a better understanding. And listen, but some of y'all asses want to be too cheap. See, I ain't going to sugarcoat it. If y'all get the pay-per-view live stream, the only reason why me and Brother Divine gave you these 2 free live streams the same way how we do the pay-per-view live streams is because we got the tap-in frequency. You have entities that want you to know this information, want you to use it accordingly. But I'll give it to y'all, just so y'all know this, and just this once. When you get this information, you are supposed to use it to control and manipulate others. The others that you are supposed to control and manipulate are the ones that are trying to rule over you and this society. Okay? You are supposed to tap in to that God-like frequency. When me and Brother Divine make stuff like this, notice we're not even looking to show the other one on camera. Why do you think? Why? By coincidence? By chance? Or we want to be spooky and mystical? No. We seen what happened to Tesla. I don't even think I need to go down the gambit. I think I just covered it just by saying what happened to Tesla. Okay? Well, we put symbols on our items. And we pray over it and we do what we do. You think that's just for show? We don't play those games, people. You are supposed to use this to tap in. You are the true rulers of this planet. And there is something big coming. First of all, it's already here. They're waiting for the reinforcements. And when they come, they're going to turn up on you so bad. So bad. You're going to wish there was a Brother Divine and a Joel Benjamin to give you this type of information. You're going to wish you collected certain items to help you in this fight and in this struggle. You're going to remember this. This, how they going to be, Brother Divine? Like, with little ass TVs like this, with downloads of us watching. Because the stuff is going to be banned at one point. You see what they did to Alex Jones? That's just the beginning. This type of information is going to be banned. So, pay now or pay later. I don't give a fuck. Very rare you hear me curse. But I'm going to tell you just like this. Just like Jerry Miller says. Okay? Jerry Miller. Salute to Jerry Miller. Jerry Miller even know. And he say what's going on. He says what's happening. And he said, yo, I'm fed up of these people. Because all they want to do is keep taking. And don't want to apply the knowledge. And don't want to deal with us accordingly. And me and Brother Divine watch. Look, it's late. It's 11:55 right now. Look at Johnny Boy's son. How much times he done super chatted. Salute to Johnny Boy's son again. We could give y'all more. We could show out on y'all for real. But we're not seeing the real love and support. You are supposed to take this information not as just entertainment. You understand what I'm saying? You're not supposed to just see this as entertainment. You're supposed to take from it and utilize it to your advantage to control and take over. There's a silent spiritual war going on, people. And everybody that super chat, everybody that super chats, me and Brother Divine always say a special prayer for them. Am I lying, Brother Divine?
Nah, that's a fact. At least we give thanks. The Duke.
Oh, the Duke. Oh, I didn't even realize. The Duke. Salute to you for that super chat support. We make sure we do what we do. Anybody that supports us or get any items from us, we show support. Anybody that hits up the PayPal, we show support. And we thank you. Okay? We could be giving y'all false knowledge like David Icke was doing in the beginning. When them entities infiltrated his mind and had him thinking he was the son of God. And had him go out there publicly with the information so they could so his ass could be ridiculed. Because he was getting the download. But they was like, we got to decipher what's real or what's not. But before they do that, let's interject and let's say, yo, he the son of God, and let's have him believe it. He was hearing them voices for real. Don't get it twisted. Me and the Brother Divine ain't doing that to you. Who's that? Nappyhead Aburig. Salute to you. Thank you for that super chat, Johnny Boy, son. Salute to you. And Gabriel Michaels. Oh, yeah. What a name. Salute to you.
Peace.
Thank you for that super chat support. All right? Real talk. This stuff is going on. They got David Icke early in the game. So he could be ridiculed and discredited when he came with factual information. Oh, you the son of God. They played a trick on him. That's why he had to team up with Kratos Mutwa and learn about the reptilians. Because he thought he knew until he reached up against Kratos Mutwa and he showed how the family, the generations, not only dealt with this, worshiped them, where to find them, showed them the people who could still talk the snake language. Some of y'all will be able to talk like that. Y'all not looking to tap in. I just gave you some of it. There's places in Africa right now that speak like that, and they're talking to snakes.
In India.
Oh yes, thank you. Look at the was it the first Harry Potter?
Boy, the talking snake, yeah.
Where he was able the snake ended up coming through when he was in the zoo and he could understand the snake.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how they knew Harry Potter was special. Because he spoke that snake language. You think that damn she devil that wrote those Harry Potter series, yo, you think she was playing? You know how much knowledge they drop in that, how they were going in? You thought she was playing with y'all? They thought she was playing, Brother Divine.
Probably did.
With the what's the latest one? Magnificent Beast.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
You think she's playing? She's not playing. They're talking about you. Me and Brother Divine is giving y'all want to know how to utilize it. We done told you. Jamal Lee, salute to you. Thank you for that super chat support. Johnny Boy's son, salute to you again. Thank you for that super chat support. They're not playing with you. And anybody that hit up the PayPal, salute to you. They're not playing with you this go round. There's a reason why they put it in there. Magnificent Beast. What did he trap the beast in?
The book.
No. Magnificent Beast.
Oh.
The new one.
That movie.
Which is really a prequel to Harry Potter. He trapped them in the suitcase.
Oh, yeah.
That's square again. They're showing you. CA, is that Canada? That's Canada in the house? Mm-hmm. Who's that? Angela Bennett. Salute to you. Thank you for that super chat support. We really do this. And the only reason why we made this free for y'all, the only reason, is because you have higher entities that gave us the green light.
Now,
I don't think there's any more to say on that.
I'm going to say something before I lose my thought. Like I was saying, another way that you can help benefit from what we talking about is going into nature, right? Like I was saying before, one thing that we don't do enough is go into nature, right? We don't activate that part of us. What's up?
Talk.
We don't activate that part of us enough that because through nature is where you really find yourself. You feel what I'm saying?
Be right back.
Through nature.
Wait, what's going on?
Nah, this is my stuff. Okay. Through nature is where you really find yourself, but some of y'all. Yeah, through nature is where you find yourself. So since we as a human beings, we haven't really been in that space where we feel comfortable enough to actually go into nature, go into the woods, go into just breathing in the flowers, because this is what's natural. Remember again, Saturn, the worship of Saturn basically deals with the worship of technology. We covered that, right? We covered the fact that that Saturn energy is, especially when you're dealing with it from its negative aspect, is very vain and kind of just like surface, right? But when we tap into nature now, all right, people, that's it. I'm not going to speak on nothing else no more. We going to just shut it down.
Hold on. Johnny Boy's son, salute to you again.
Deuces.
Hold on. Back to what you were saying with nature. Show them this.
Man, say nothing, man.
No. Show them this. No, show them this with nature.
Show them, man. Show them.
You see this, right? Wait, Miss B, salute to you. When you want to tap into nature, when you see the symbol of nature, you always see the circle. This is important. All right? Just so you know. We're about to go. It's almost 12. We got to end out this stream. where we at. We hope you like the live stream. When you check the rebroadcast, make sure you give us a like. And make sure you comment. You've been watching us. We've been out here long enough. We gotta go, people. Peace.